Can a Marine combat veteran really flip a congressional seat by leaning into Hispanic culture? In the heart of New Mexico's 2nd Congressional District, that's the bet one candidate is making, and it's a gamble that could have significant implications for the upcoming elections. This district is a fascinating political paradox. It voted for Donald Trump in 2024, yet it sent a Democratic representative to Congress. Now, a new Republican candidate believes his background is the perfect recipe to win over voters who have historically leaned Democratic. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in U.S. politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow. Greg Cunningham, a Marine reconnaissance veteran who served in combat, is stepping into the ring. He's not just a politician, he's a former Albuquerque police officer, a DEA task force veteran who worked federal drug and cartel cases, and even operated undercover. He's now positioning himself as the ideal candidate to represent New Mexico's 2nd Congressional District, a seat currently held by Democrat Gabe Vasquez. Cunningham's core argument? That Hispanic culture is, at its heart, conservative, and that his own life experiences, law enforcement and military service deeply resonate with the community he seeks to represent. He's not just asking for votes, he's making a profound statement about identity, values, and political alignment. This strategy is part of a larger, ongoing effort by Republicans to court minority voters, particularly in competitive districts that could decide the balance of power. New Mexico's 2nd is a prime example. It's one of 13 districts that voted for Trump but still elected a Democrat. The Cook Political Report rates this district as leans Democratic, despite a D0 rating, highlighting its razor-thin margins and high potential for a flip. Cunningham became the default GOP candidate after his primary challenger withdrew, and he represents the first new Republican face voters will see since 2018, when former Representative Yvette Harrell was the GOP candidate. Harrell lost to Vasquez by just 4.2 in 2024. Cunningham acknowledges Harrell but emphasizes his own unique appeal. I am a different person in every way, shape, and form. And what I bring to CD2 and to this race is exactly what we need. What does he believe is needed? Cunningham points to persistent issues of crime and narcotics trafficking, arguing these challenges remain despite any perceived shifts in illegal immigration numbers. He states, the human invasion portion of that equation is solved. The law enforcement, human trafficking, narcotics trafficking, all of those challenges are the same exact challenges that I faced when I worked down there 20 years ago. Nothing has changed. His argument is that his direct, hands-on experience provides him with the credibility and understanding to tackle these deeply entrenched problems. He believes his background, which includes years on patrol, in narcotics, and working undercover, directly equips him to address the realities on the ground. But Cunningham's appeal goes beyond practical experience. He's banking on a deeper connection rooted in shared values. We value our families, we value our culture, we value our faith, he says, articulating what he sees as fundamental tenets of Hispanic culture. He believes that by stripping away the party labels, the donkeys and elephants, and speaking to people on a core level, he can find common ground. His message is that despite political affiliation, we all want the very same things. This approach taps into a critical demographic. New Mexico is roughly 50% Hispanic, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. For a Republican to win here, especially in a district that's so narrowly divided, convincing voters that a Republican can indeed secure the seat is half the battle. Cunningham acknowledges this, stating, I just have to convince New Mexico's 2nd Congressional District why we can win this. This strategy is bold. It challenges traditional voting patterns and seeks to redefine what it means to be a conservative voter within the Hispanic community. It's a play for a crucial voting bloc, and its success could offer a blueprint for other Republican candidates in similar districts across the country. The stakes are high, control of Congress often comes down to these fringe districts, and the battle for the Hispanic vote is intensifying. Cunningham is betting that his military service, his law enforcement background, and his deep understanding of Hispanic cultural values will be enough to persuade voters to break with tradition and send a Republican to Washington. The question remains, Will this deeply personal and culturally rooted appeal be enough to overcome long-standing party allegiances and flip this critical House seat? So, what do you think about Greg Cunningham's strategy to appeal to Hispanic voters based on cultural and conservative values? Is this the future of Republican outreach, or a long shot in New Mexico? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. This is a pivotal moment, and the outcome in New Mexico's 2nd congressional district could very well echo nationwide.